Hey viewers, welcome to another game as the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing a Malphite game. Excellent skin there. Shamrock Malphite, and he is going to play mid lane for us. So instead of going the regular jungle route or top route, we're going to see a kind of new strategy. Well, not new in that he invented it, but new in that it's not the normal way to go. And I don't think I have one on my channel yet, so Mr. Zyros is going to show us how it's done. So that is a very unusual name. I wonder where it comes from. Unknown Swede. It's probably from Sweden. Anyway. Oh, they're going to catch this Cassiopeia. Bye bye. Yeah, she was in the complete wrong spot. You need to be over here, or rather over here. That way you can see all the way down here, and you have plenty of opportunity to get out of there. And they're going to get a free blue buff out of this. Hopefully free, because they may actually be stealing, well, the enemy team may be stealing their blue buff. And this is really crappy. So the blue buff reset. And as you can see, I have no spectator mode here, which means that I cannot really see what the enemies are doing. But it would be excellent to see whether or not they stole their blue buff, because that is of course the way to go. And yeah, it's great that I start off with a blue buff on Garen this time. That's kind of strange. Because on, Garen really doesn't need anything from the blue buff. He doesn't need the mana regen because he doesn't use mana. And he doesn't need the cooldown reduction because his cooldowns are fine. Anyhow, yeah, they didn't steal the blue buff. So that's of course the best way to react to someone invading your jungle, is to invade them back. Make sure you have a ward out, of course, because if you don't, you're going to get sniped. And oh, this was very close. So they may actually be on Skype together. I don't know. It wasn't in. It may have been in the email, but I downloaded a lot of games a couple of days ago, and that's why I asked people to put a useful name for me on their replay, because that's why I know this is AP Malphite. And yeah, because that was on the game description, well, not the game name, the replay name. But yeah, he didn't put anything about being on solo queue or on Skype, so I'm assuming solo queue here. And he is having some trouble farming, because, well, the turret is hitting all of his minions. So the skills of choice are the Seismic Shard level 1 and 3. And Ground Slam level 2. Ground Slam, of course, a very good farming tool, but yeah, it pushes the lane. Then again, against Cassiopeia you don't have to worry about that too much. And is going to pick up 3 out of the 4 there, which is a lot better than his previous attempt at last hitting versus the tower. So the AP Malphite builds, yeah, his Q definitely scales with it. It's not 100% scaling, but it still scales with it. His W does not, his E does not, and his ultimate does, and that's a one-on-one scaling. So you can do a lot of damage with your ultimate, and you can do a significant amount of damage with your Q. I think it's about a 40%, oh no, hang on, it's a 60% scaling, something like that. So yeah, that's also a pretty decent amount. Of course, it's not as good as Cassiopeia's, for example, because mostly we see 70, 80, 90, 100% scalings on AP carries. Then again, Malphite gets a lot of innate resistances, so gets extra movement speed from his Q. He gets extra armor, well, extra HP here, And hang on. Yeah, armor and attack damage increase, so you get an armor increase from your W. So all in all, yeah, you get some nice innate abilities here, so nice innate tankiness, I should say. And yeah, that would allow you to farm against the mid laners. Of course, Cassiopeia cannot really do a whole lot versus the the shield, because she has to burst it down, and that takes about 90 of her damage. So that already is one of her spells, and that's why he's so good, because he can then just hit her back and get a 1-for-1 trade on the spells most of the times. Okay, no spell coming out. I thought he would go for the Q, but no spell coming out. They're kind of leaving each other alone. Kind of passive here. But no junglers coming in so far. And a jungler could definitely come in, because the lane has been pushed to one side or the other the complete game. And Cassiopeia, is she level 6? Yes, she is. So they are both level 6 now, and they need to take care of that. The jungler coming in, but he's not going to gank either. So it seems that, well, to the opponents, it seems that he just went out, just went home, and yeah, he's not going to get spotted. Just run into the next bush, man. You can easily do that. Okay, now you can't. No, well, maybe just. I don't know. It doesn't show the vision. It would be nice to be able to show this. Stun and ult. Does he have a stun? He doesn't have a stun. Oh man, that damage. Oh, Derek has a stun. That was the point. Yep. So nicely done. Unfortunately, Derek picks up the kill there. And yeah, so 2 assists for both of the carries. And this is exactly what I normally talk about when I say it's okay as a support if you get one of the kills. But yeah, this is obviously not okay, because now instead of getting 300 gold, they each get about 75 gold. And yeah, that is not really the best situation. I think it's 85, but still. Didn't actually pay attention to how much gold he got. But yeah, you get 300 gold for the kill. Well, assuming that it's the first time someone dies. And then the assist is 175, I believe. And yeah, you have to split that with everyone getting an assist. Oh, come on. Don't let him die. Yeah, so he gets the blue buff here, which is of course excellent. And we are going to see the spell penetration is only 10% and well, 9 flat. So that's not, yeah, not a whole lot. He needs to build that up a little bit with his boots and probably the Void Staff. But the Void Staff normally comes in later. Obviously it would be good to have that. So yeah, Cassiopeia coming mid and yeah, trying to last hit versus the turret. She has a blue buff as well. Wow, she took a lot of damage from that, and he saw that. He definitely saw that she took a lot of damage from that Q, and saw his opportunity to, well, finish her off. It was a little risky because she had an ultimate up, but yeah, she played it wrong. She could have gotten that, well, gotten a lot more damage in, because I'm pretty sure she didn't use all of her spells. She may have been out of mana, but then she shouldn't have overextended like that. Because she had a blue buff, and if you have a blue buff, then you should just wait the 2 seconds until you get the mana for multiple spells. Because of course, yeah, if you take that much damage, or if you take any damage and people see that you're really weak. Oh, this Garen, man. Wow. That was under 10 HP, I think. Wow. Yeah, he's going to heal up now, but still. Man, that was low. Yeah, Amumu coming in for a gank, but he has no vision, so he needs to. Oh man, he needs to flash over the wall to get away, and that is definitely not what you want as a Amumu. That was not intended that way. But yeah, should have placed a ward somewhere. I should have noticed that the enemies weren't even in the lane. So another great ultimate here, and this time with the help of Skarner, is going to grab the kill. Easy mode, easy mode. Amumu lost his red buff here, and yeah, he's going to die. I don't know what he was doing there, but people so often are in places where they shouldn't be, because they don't think about their situation. I mean, for example, this guy now has 450 HP. He has vision over this. He knows the jungler is dead. He knows the mid is dead. He sees top lane and bottom lane are in their lanes. Only the support is missing. He's not going to die to the support. I don't even know who the support is, but it's all good. It's Nunu. He's not going to die to that. So he has a flash up. So he has plenty of opportunities to get out. He knows he's not going to die at that point. But yeah, both the Cassiopeia in the previous kill and the Amumu in this kill kind of showing us, yeah, why you shouldn't just stand around with low HP. You should have a plan, and if you don't have a plan, then you should back off. Of course, you can still get ganked or something like that, but getting killed by the guys you can see, that is, yeah, that shouldn't happen. At least not like this. Obviously, you can still die to someone tower diving you, but they didn't even tower dive. They just killed him. So anyhow, the second blue buff on Malphite has timed out because he got a free one from the Cassiopeia kill. And oh, Amumu did see it this time, but he doesn't have a flash, so go after him. No, they're not going after him. He's going to turn around. And nope, nothing is going to happen. That's a shame. But I guess he has some nice boots going. He has oh, only boots level 1. And why is he so quick? So, sorry, I missed the beginning of this team fight, it seems. Or team fight, this fight. They're going to grab a kill here, and no ultimate on Skarner. So yeah, that wasn't going to work, but they may actually grab this kill now. Oh yeah, easy. There we go, Skarner getting an assist on that. And you can see that the tankiness that he's building. So he's building Graceful Shroud for some extra armor, as well as damage on his ground slam. And he's building 3 Doran's rings for the 80 health each. So all in all, that is just a good thing to have. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Place your ward, because he was going to go back, going to buy some boots probably, and then buy something else, or maybe just something else and no boots. Because he doesn't really need boots level 2 yet. He has his ultimates to get him into position. Or his flash plus ultimate to get into position. And yeah, he is going to grab a blasting wand. Next trip back he should get boots, so we will see if he actually does that. Yeah, the extra cooldown reduction from this Glacial Shroud, really good, of course. So Fiddlesticks going for the full AP build. That means that if he gets disrupted by anything, he dies instantly. But if he can get the drain off and nobody interrupts him at all, then he can stay alive for quite a long time. Obviously not the best build on him. It's good for jungling, but it's definitely not good for team fights. But maybe he's going for the Hourglass. Because with Sonya's Hourglass you can actually stay alive in those team fights pretty easily. And no, Skarner, come help mid. Skarner has his ultimate up, and with the two ultimates they get an insta-kill here. Should be easy enough. And are they going dragon? Yes, it seems they are. So Cassiopeia, yeah, she seemed to be going for the blue buff there, but the blue buff is still gone. And a nice ward there from Taric, making sure they can see when the blue buff is getting taken by the enemy team. Yeah, a Mumu coming in there. And an ultimate coming out, a nice amount of damage here, but an easy mode kill. Again, getting that ignite on so that he can grab the kill after she ults him. And well done. So yeah, Skarner could have helped out there. And another flash there from Amumu. Wow. Amumu using his flash every time because he's in a situation where he has no vision. And yeah, they can just kill this guy if they want. But Skarner already backed off. And oh, he got stunned. Okay, I was wondering what was happening, why he wasn't moving. But he got stunned at the same moment that he used Lightning Rush. So an excellent kill. And once again doing the damage there on onto this Amumu. And Amumu really doesn't have anything yet. He has no items. I guess this Malphite doesn't have real items either. So he hasn't completed anything yet. Only Skarner actually completed something. Yeah, the rest is all still hanging around with like halfway items. And once again Cassiopeia coming in quite close, and he can actually get the kill here. If he's ballsy enough, I'm pretty sure he can do this. Oh, misses the ultimate. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. He missed the ultimate there on Cassiopeia, and that would have been a kill in my opinion, because all of the minions would have died. She would have taken like 2 tower shots, and he could have finished that off from there. Of course, he has no magic resists, or very limited amount of magic resists. Oh man, stop scrolling the screen if I want to just see something like this. Yeah, so he has no magic resist, making it very hard to go up against this Cassiopeia. And Cassiopeia is going to catch the Skarner, but no, nothing is going to happen out of that. Skarner too tanky. Even the drain is not doing anything, and let's hope that this lag here will go away. Oh, that was kind of unfortunate. Oh, he's up top. Okay. Oh, he's not even dead yet here. He's going to fall right now. There you go. So yeah, we're back to 30 FPS. Sorry about that. I just have no idea where it's coming from. Because if I had an idea, yeah, I would change it and make it better. So yeah, he gets ganked here. Well, not actually ganked. He gets killed by 3 enemy champions being there, and fortunately Skarner does get out. And yeah, It's all good. He can actually afford the Sorcerer's Shoes. Well, he already has the Sorcerer's Shoes. And he can go into, what's it called, the Frozen Heart in about 500 gold. So yeah, that's definitely good. And we are back alive. Let's run into a lane. So this bottom lane is getting kind of pushed here. We saw the Shirelias going off, but it's a 4 versus 1 or versus 3 situations, but only Skarner engaging. That's why I said 4 versus 1. But yeah, you shouldn't go in like that. Garen in some trouble here. And yeah, I don't know what I should be following, because this seems to be an interesting fight, but yep, it is warded, and they saw the Malphite coming. Does he have a blue pot already? Wow, that is really way too early. He still has no, well, no sustain, so yeah. You can't do that on Fiddlesticks. I mean, this is a ridiculous build. It has no armor, no magic resist. You're going to get sniped easily. I mean, Vayne has a stun. Okay, it's kind of a conditional stun, but still. This Taric has obviously has a stun. Then you have the Malphite ultimate, the Skarner ultimate, and the silence on Garen. So it's not like you can do anything in a team fight or in a 1 versus... no, let's say 2 versus 2 fight even. If you are, if there are 2 enemies, one of the other enemies is always going to have something to interrupt your drain, which means you always die. So you're never going to be useful unless it's a 1 versus 1 situation. And how often does that happen? Oh yeah, that was a little bit over eager on Vayne's part. Vayne should have just attacked his turret. They would have taken it down, and yeah, that would be a lot better than getting 1 shot off on this guy who is now going to die. Yeah. That Skarner ultimate is so good. You need to really buy the Quicksilver Sash against it. And here we go. Drain going off. Yeah, in this case, of course, nobody was going to jump in there. So, finally, some use of the drain there and of the AP on Fiddlesticks. So there's a ward in this bush as well, or did they? I think they had that CV was from the enemies. We don't really see CV anymore, that's why. And we already saw it was on Taric, because they got the first kill because of that. And yeah, a killing spree now on Fiddlesticks. That is impressive, to say the least, with his crappy build. But he's the only one that gets kills, so late game is going to be easy mode. Because with Vayne fed and Malphite fed, yeah, that's going to be pretty easy. So, Malphite, what are we going to do, dude? What are we going to do? So he sold one of his rings to get a Nectron Cloak going, because he feels that he gets nuked down a little bit too easily by the magic. Of course, all of the enemy champions do magic damage. This is magic damage. Well, no, this guy does physical damage, but about half his damage is still magic damage. Magic damage even has a needlessly large rod, which is kind of not done really. It's kind of ridiculous. Nobody has wards on the enemy team, by the way. Here at least Skarner still has one. And because of that, they have the full vision on the map. And yeah, top lane is trading back and forth in kills, so it's 2 and 3 and 2 and 5. So Cannon kind of drew up with the number of kills there, but still has 5 deaths, and yeah, that's not good. Number of minions is surprisingly still equal. And is this guy going to die? No, Fiddlesticks gets out of that. And yeah, lots of damage going off. Enemy team doing a good job here of just, well, killing them. And unfortunately they could not get the Fiddlesticks. Because that might have been worth it then. But and Skarner is going to get out, no problem. Skarner does have a movement speed buff as well as a slow, so he should be okay in these team fights, or no, in these chases. And is Cannon going to manage to do something here? He could have gotten the stun off pretty easily, and there he gets it, I think. Going to get another stun off here, and yeah, we really can't see what's going on, but it seems that Garen is not able to get close enough to Cannon to actually do damage, and that of course is very painful if that happens. But Cannon's still at high health, so even if he gets close to Garen, then it's still pretty much impossible for him to do anything. Yeah, we are fighting for the blue buff here. Oh, that ultimate does so much damage. And yeah, they do get an easy kill there. Who grabbed the blue buff? Vayne did. Okay, well that's okay-ish. At least Garen didn't grab it this time. And what are we doing? No, we're not going for Baron, right? Who did they kill? Oh, they killed 2. Okay, might be good. Yeah, Fiddlesticks is in bottom lane, meaning there is no smite here. And that means they can do this without a real risk of getting it stolen. And they should be fine. So one of the enemies came in, I think. But yeah, they get an easy Baron there. I didn't realize they had killed Nunu as well. And yeah, they do get the turret here. And come on, slow goes down. Oh, that's a huge movement speed buff. Come on, Q again. Oh, that Q does so much damage. But yeah, the movement speed buff on Cannon too good, and is going to get him out of that. So are they going to grab? Yeah, they're going to grab another free turret. The minions are going to finish that, and with no ultimates on Malphite does have his ultimate. Never mind. On Skarner and Malphite, I wanted to say, but Malphite does have his ultimate. Yeah, but because those are the ultimates that you need to engage there. Yeah, if Skarner had his ultimate there, that Fiddlesticks would have been completely dead. Oh, lots of damage going off on Cannon all of a sudden. A nice ultimate from Fiddlesticks, and he gets all the damage done, man. Wow. So yeah. Our Tarek here is going to get out and going to retreat because he doesn't know where the enemies are. Now he does, and he knows that he made a good choice. Yeah, you really don't want to be in a 1 versus 3 or 4 situation as Tarek. That is not going to end well. Even with the Baron buff. So I think 4 of them got killed, yep. That was not a good engage, but still. Yeah. Tarek saying what I was thinking. They're too greedy. They need to just snipe the enemies one at a time, and every time they get one, they should get one of the targets on the map. So one of the objectives, as they're called. So Dragon Baron red buff, blue buff, those kind of things. They can still grab the red buff here because, well, it's probably not gone. No, it is indeed still here. So of course Vayne should have picked that up, but yeah. Oh, Vayne is going to pick it up. Because Skarner is going to give it to Vayne. No, Vayne doesn't want it. Vayne is just ignoring everyone. Yeah, okay, then Skarner takes it. Of course. I mean, that's kind of obvious. But it is kind of sad that this happens. Oh, nice! Get an ultimate not resulting in anything. Yeah, Garen does get killed, but that's because Garen is a useless champion. And Vayne is coming in. That ultimate from Cannon should have been used on Vayne, of course. Because Vayne is the one that is the most scary on this team. No, get out Vayne, you're tanking the turret for like 6 shots already. She does get out, and a nice kill there on the Cassiopeia. So they finally get an advantage again. Oh, but Vayne gets sniped. Man, they need to kill this dude. He is not that hard to kill. He has nothing in defense. You just need to stun him when he uses his drain, and then you just kill him instantly. So making good use of his red buff here by just getting the damage done. And yeah, it's kind of unfortunate we have a disconnect now, because Garen has disconnected, and yeah, that is of course never good when that happens on your team. So our Malphite is going Abyssal Scepter now and should finish this. No, I'm completely wrong. He should build more magic resist. So I don't know if Tarek already has like an Age of the Legion. Hang on, we're going to lock here and then watch this. Tarek has an Age of the Legion, so that is excellent. So yeah, not a whole lot else to do but to build some large item. Yep. With yeah, you can build 2 Age of the Legions. You can build well, one for your own use and one for the team use. And everyone who has one then, so if Malphite has one and Tarek has one, both of them get the double the buff, and the rest of the team gets the buff once. Oh, come on, Vayne, go! Go catch! No, not going to catch up. And in this fight, yeah. No! Oh, that was painful. He should have ulted the... Well, anyone should have used anything on that drain. Because if this Fiddlesticks can just use his drain, yeah, then he's going to be powerful. But anyway, he's going to be useful in late game anyway. No, don't use your stun like that. You need to use your stun on the drain. Not a good situation to be in. Yeah, with Fiddlesticks getting fed, it is getting painful to have him around. And the whole enemy team is going to scatter here. They're going to just take some things from the jungle. Cannon is going to push this lane. And they need to... Oh, Garen had to go. Wow. Yeah, they have a fat Vayne, and that is still the only thing that matters. Plus Malphite still has 7 kills. That is as much as Fiddlesticks has. And Cassiopeia with 7 kills is also going to be very painful. So these two are going to be very painful. Fortunately, Cannon really didn't do a whole lot except for farm a few minions. But he's not nearly as fat as Vayne. Look at those items. She already completed the Bloodthirster and a Phantom Dancer, where this guy only has a Zeal. Next to the Infinity Edge that they both have, obviously. And Shurelia's Reverie bot there. They have 2 now. I would have liked to see more of a Zeke's Herald on Tarek now, because Zeke's Herald would help out Vayne much more, and Vayne is their only chance of finishing this game, obviously with the help of her team, but she has to do the damage. If she gets killed, if she doesn't get to do the damage in team fights, then they lose, because you can have all the AP you want, it is not going to work. And obviously they have a great protection team with Tarek and his stun, although he hasn't used it very correctly at all. Yeah, of course the ultimates from Skarner is very good at defending stuff, defending people, and also just singling out the target. And we of course have the ultimate on Malphite. So yeah, all in all, good defensive team for this, and they should be able to protect the Vayne in the late game, in the team fights. And by grabbing this Baron, they just secured their advantage at least. They are a few kills ahead still, but most importantly, those kills are on the two carries, because both of them, as I said, 7 kills. They have 2 Barons already, that's another 2 kills each, so we should count that as 9 kills on each of those champions. No, 11 kills on each of those champions, because every Baron is worth 2 kills to each champion. No, 1 kill. Oh, damn, I'm completely doing this wrong. Yeah, so that counts as 2 extra kills for 2 Barons, because every Baron gives 300 golds and a kill gives 300 gold, so there's something like 33 to 17 at this moment due to the Barons. And the dragons, I don't really know. I think they picked up 2 and the enemy picked up 0, but I'm not actually sure on that, so I won't discuss that. But that would mean, if there are 2 dragons up, would mean an extra kill on those carries, gold wise. And another kill here for Malphite, going to ult in, going to nuke down the Cassiopeia, and now they need to just either push in with the whole team or back off as a whole team. And yeah, this was excellent. The fear going off, but it's not going to do a whole lot. Fiddlesticks is still there. Fiddlesticks is probably going to ult in if they keep close together. Although I have no idea where he is. He probably retreated. Yeah, without any tankiness on him. Oh, there he is. There he is. He should go down pretty quickly. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. Finally, they get it done. Finally, they use something on him that just completely nukes him down. And you can see how easy this is. You have to, if you play a game like this, if you have a fat champion on the enemy team, and it is not an AD carry, you have to figure out how to stop him. And in Fiddlesticks' case, well, in this game, it is fairly easy to see that he has no defense at all. So, just getting a stun on him, that would nuke down his drain, or would negate his drain, and that would make sure that he can't do anything. So Vayne gets killed here. Unfortunately, they couldn't protect her, and yeah, they are still going to get the Nexus, no problem. But yeah, you can see how now they're kind of scattered, and yeah, Tarek is doing the only logical thing, which is just take down the Nexus. And Malphite's just having some fun with the enemies, but Tarek says, let's just finish this. It's taken long enough, this. Victory. Anyhow, that's it. Well played. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. GG.